All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's SCPGA partner webinar. As a reminder, one PDR credit will be posted for those attending by the end of the day. My name is Amberlyn Dorsey, Manager of Partner and Section Relations for the SCPGA, and with us today is Chester Patterson, Director of Sales at OpenRounds. OpenRounds is a platform serving private golf clubs and their members. Since coming to market in 2016, it has provided an access point for golfers belonging to clubs enrolled in the network, allowing members to seamlessly explore and book golf accommodations at affiliated private clubs. I'll let Chester take it away and explain the platform in more detail.
Awesome, Amberlyn, thank you very much. And thank you for everybody who took the time out of their day to join. Basically, I'll keep this brief. It's what we do is very easy for the PGA professionals around the country to understand. So I don't want to waste anybody's time. What we do is we streamline private unaccompanied golf across the country, all at no cost to the club or the membership. It's very similar to an Airbnb model where the only cost incurred is when a member decides to go play at another partner club across the country. Everybody that is a member, an OpenRounds member, is a member in good standing at their host club. That way we know that, we aren't going to have any knuckleheads traveling about. We have about 470 clubs in our network, over 500 courses in 47 states. We recently partnered with PGA of America to become one of their vendor partners, where Class A PGA professionals will receive a percentage as long as the club opts in to their Golf Retirement Plus. So put a little more money in the PGA professional's pocket while offering an outbound amenity, which I know is a little tough right now because golf is so popular. That being said, it still obviously happens, and who knows what's going to happen here with private clubs in the next 6 to 12 to even 18 months. But hopefully, I can touch some people here and we can do an actual demo. So I'll hop right into it. It's very simple. A member would simply, once verified in good standing, a member would then be able to request a round. They could search. This is our demo site. We do like to keep confidentiality of all club partners, that confidential. So this is the demo site, but you can search for hole by hole scorecard, location, and then you simply, once you find a club, request a round. From there, you would pick a date, a time, number of golfers, and a brief message. Our caddies available, or our locker rooms are available, stuff along those lines. Once that's done, you would then submit the request. The request would then go to the host club. The host club would then receive an email, sign in, go look at the round. If it works, great, you can accept the round. If not, you just decline the round. If you have something else that day that might work, you can offer up that time. A thing to note here is we are not directly tied into anybody's tee sheet here. It is a request-based platform. So we're not taking away any of your member tee times. It would be times, and I'll get into in a little bit, that you guys would set aside for historically slow times. Again, I know this is odd with COVID and how popular golf is, but it is still a needed amenity. The member would then prepay for the round. So we take payment up front, and we use a third-party app called Stripe. We have a 60-day payment window. The thinking behind that is that we don't want to send 5 or 6 checks. We would just like to send one lump sum. We remit 20% of the unaccompanied guest fee plus cart. You guys get the remaining 80. For simple math, it was $100. We would take 20. You guys would get 80. Once a round is booked, the member would receive an itinerary. This itinerary basically is the guest club policies. Our jackets required in the clubhouse, what's the cell phone policies at a cash tipping club, our caddies required, stuff along those lines. So the members will know where to go and what to do and blend in and more or less fly under the radar. You can customize your network of partners. That is more or less if you want to make it truly a travel destination. As we are growing, we've got 470 plus clubs. If you want to turn off the radius to say 100 miles, nobody within 100 miles that's a partner of your network could come play your golf course. The downside of that is your members wouldn't be able to go play those other courses inside 100 miles. So you do have the option to do that if it's something you would like to do. again, this is going back to your request days. So if you have days that completely don't work, Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, you can block those times off. Nothing is set in stone. You can block out entire days. It's very easy to do, and you can either ask us to do it or you guys can just change it yourselves. But again, it all goes back to the host club and make sure that they're able and willing to help. You can customize request restrictions, maximum handicap, rounds of golf. We generally default to the club's guest policies, whether that's, once a month, 3 times a year, whatever that may be. We also have the OpenRounds experiences, which is going to be your private alternative to your Bandons, your Cabots, your Pinehursts, that are all pretty much sold out. Again, this is the demo site, so there's only 3 packages on there. We have about 12 with 3 or 4 more coming, all across the country. So we do 99% of the heavy lifting here. We basically just create an itinerary for your members to go have their private alternative to those public resorts. And with that, that's all I got. I appreciate everybody's time today, and I hope everybody has a safe holiday. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Chester. Does anyone have any questions for Chester about OpenRounds? I'll give it a minute or so.
Yeah, feel free.
No questions? All right. Well, thank you again for Chester for being on here, and for our partner OpenRounds. We couldn't do what we do without our partners. So if you happen to see a partner at an event, please thank them for being there and for helping us out. And I hope everyone has a safe and happy holidays and Thanksgiving.
Thank you.